Hey everyone, welcome back to Tech and Life Tips with Daz. I'm Daryl, and today we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart, overthinking and its drastic impact on our mental well-being. Trust me, I've been there, and it's a journey worth talking about. So grab your favourite snack and let's get into it. Let's start with what overthinking feels like. Imagine your brain is a web browser with too many tabs open. Each tab is a worry, a decision to make, or a memory you're overanalyzing. It's overwhelming, right? That's overthinking in a nutshell. It's exhausting, and frankly, it does more harm than good. I remember a time when I spent an entire weekend agonizing over a frickin' decision that, in hindsight, wasn't that monumental. By the end of it, I was mentally drained, irritable, and no closer to a decision. That's when I realised my overthinking wasn't a superpower, it was my kryptonite. So how did I tackle it? First, by recognising the signs early. When you feel the overthinking spiral starting, that's your cue. Pause. Breathe. Here's what's worked for me. Set time limits for decision making. Not every decision needs 3 days of pondering. Break the cycle with physical activity. This is a big connection for me, and I've talked about this kind of thing before. A walk, a run, or just dancing around your room can shift your focus. Talk it out. Sometimes voicing your thoughts can help you see how much you're amplifying them. That's key, how much you're amplifying them. But remember folks, our brains are powerful, but they need direction. Overthinking is like letting your thoughts run wild without a leash. It's about finding balance, knowing when to analyse and when to let go. But it's not just about what works for me. Overthinking is a vast sea, and we all sail with different boats. So I did a bit more digging and came across some fascinating strategies that work for others. For instance, mindful meditation. It's not just a buzzword, it's a tool. It teaches us to observe our thoughts without getting attached to them. Imagine watching cars pass by on the street. That's how we can learn to watch our thoughts, noticing them, but not running into traffic to chase after them. Journaling, I have used this one. This is about keeping a diary like we're in middle school. It's about externalising our thoughts so they're not bouncing around in our echo chambers. Writing down what you're overthinking about can make it less intimidating. Plus, you can physically close the book on those thoughts. Think about that for a moment. I want to share a turning point for me. There was a project I was working on, and I was stuck in analysis paralysis. I was overthinking every little detail to the point where it was hindering my progress. Sound familiar to anyone? What broke the cycle? Well, I'm going to quote a colleague of mine who's always talking about progress over perfection. It's about accepting that perfection is an illusion. I focused on making that progress, not on making everything flawless. And holy shit, guess what? The project turned out better than I could have imagined. Now look, I haven't shared any details around that to protect the privacy of some people, but I'm sure you can think of scenarios where what I've just described plays out for you. Now I want to turn the spotlight to you guys. I've shared my journey and some strategies that might help, but this is a community that I'm trying to build here, and I'd like to see us thrive on sharing and learning from each other. So in the comments, share one moment when you caught yourself overthinking and how you dealt with it. Or if you're in the midst of it, what's on your mind? Let's brainstorm together. Sometimes just knowing we're not alone in this can make a huge difference. Before I wrap up, let's remember our minds are powerful, but they don't have to control us. By recognising when we're overthinking, employing strategies to manage it, and supporting each other, we can lessen its impact on our mental well-being. Thanks for sticking with me through this deep dive. Your time, your stories, and your willingness to engage mean the world to me. Together we're building a little community here where tech meets life and challenges meet solutions. So what's your take? Have you battled with overthinking? How do you cope? Drop your stories and strategies in the comments below. Sharing is caring, and you never know who you might help out. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more content like this. Your support helps spread the word and keeps this little community growing. And if you're looking for more ways to tackle overthinking or any other topic, let me know in the comments or hit me up on social media. I'm Daryl, your guide through the maze of tech and life tips. Until next time, keep moving forward, one thought at a time.